is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and this is requested, and there's been some more news in the relation of diesel deletes and what's going on with different people's cases and laws that are pending and more, and we're going to get into all of that and more right after this. Guys, our Ram TRX and Challenger SRT giveaway with Still Lit Lighting Solutions is coming to an end as they are running out of inventory. Once they do run out of inventory, they're going to shut that down. That could happen today. Probably looking at what the current, sales rate or whatever it is for them, it's probably going to happen tomorrow. But it could happen today. Who knows? But that is wrapping up. And I think, and this is just me, I love what Still Lit did, man. I really appreciate them. I appreciate all the sponsors. But I think unless it's a massive company moving forward, like some well-known thing, like I'm not saying Starbucks, but you know what I'm saying, like unless it's like a really big company, well-known company, and they can handle the volume, I don't think we're going to be doing that in the future. I think what we'll end up doing is just running like we used to run through our merch, because I know that the sweepstakes company that I use, when they handle everything, shipping and all that, there's never any problem. So I think that's how we're going to have to do it moving forward. Yes, am I going to be giving away a TRX directly? Hell no. But we'll have some nice trucks and cars and other stuff that we'll be able to do. And as, the channel grows, we'll always get, bigger and better stuff. But anyways, if you are trying to get in on that Ram TRX and the Challenger SRT, now's the time to do it. The 1000X entries is available across the board until they sell out. That includes the wallpaper packs as well and the extra entries. So all of it's up there. I checked the site today, so I know they've already updated everything. So if you want to go do that, go to tksgarage.bigcartel.com to get in. Once it does close out, or once that you'll see it'll say sold out, that's it. There's no, you can't, hey, can I donate? Can I do? No, none of that is a thing. So once they're out of inventory, it will get pulled down off the site. It will say sold out, and you won't be able to enter for those vehicles. So if you want to do it, now's the time to do it. tksgarage.bigcartel.com until those supplies last. So let's talk a little bit about these diesel deletes. Damn, and they got the road completely dug up. And you never know that there's literally like 7 inches of pavement between wherever the dirt is, asphalt and all that. It's crazy that they have that much of road. Anyways, so the president has issued pardons for 2 more people, surrounding diesel deletes. These were people that had their own. One was a mom and pop shop. One was an individual that was offering to do weight loss plans on diesel trucks, which I 100% agree with, to make them more reliable or to get people back on the road. And in one case, somebody went to prison, served their time, and came home. And in another case, a business was basically bankrupted and shut down. And the president has rectified both of those. The president also made comments that they could be going back for another budget reconciliation bill. I 100% expect that before the midterms. Like you can guarantee that they're going to do that. They 100% are going to do it. And the reason why they're going to do it is simple. They want to get the agenda and the other stuff that they think that they can get in while they can, in the event that the Democrats take the House. And it's close right now. I don't know if the Democrats can win the House, but it's close. Needless to say, one of those pieces of legislation that I really, really, really like is the Diesel Truck Liberation Act, which would basically strip out of the Clean Air Act anything that has to do with diesel trucks, gasoline cars. If you don't want a catalytic converter on your vehicle, you don't have to have one. You know, it is Martin Luther King Day, so I probably should say that I have a dream that one day we will have trucks that we purchase with our good, hard-earned money, and we can do whatever the F we want with our own vehicles. I'm sure someone's going to get pissed that I did that, but I don't care. Anywho's, it's positive news, right? And that's what we try to do here. I know people be like, oh, you just be hyping up the emissions and blah, blah, blah. No, I'm positive. I know that we have traction, and like I said, you know, we're just outside of a year of the president being the president, and look how much has changed in a year. Man, can you imagine where we're going to be at the end of this administration? I mean, and that's not even me getting into the Venezuela issue or why, if you notice, gas prices are doing this and they're going to drop. I would not be surprised to see $1.50 gas before the end of the year. Not here in Nevada, but everywhere else in the world. Everywhere else in the country, you know, like Texas and Oklahoma and Mississippi and, you know, Alabama and Florida and Georgia. Like, I can 100% see $1.50 gas coming because of that oil situation with Venezuela now. But in terms of diesel deletes, there was two things. Evidently, the president had directed the EPA, or told Lee Zeldin, that we're not enforcing this shit. Stop going after people. He also instructed the Department of Justice that if we're actively prosecuting somebody for this shit, it needs to stop. And it has. It has come to a stop on both fronts. The Department of Justice is no longer prosecuting individuals for doing diesel deletes. They've filed for dismissals in their own cases to dismiss the cases with prejudice, meaning they can't be brought again, okay? Your president is pardoning people as they're coming up. I mean, it's got to be at, 7 or 8, maybe it's 8 pardons now, of different individuals that have something to do with diesel deletes. These are all positive. This is all positive traction going towards what we ultimately want, to be able to do whatever the hell we want with our own vehicles. So I leave the question to you. Do you think that Diesel Truck Liberation Act is going to get put into the budget reconciliation bill? Because I think it is. I think with all the other stuff that we're seeing, and, you know, we talked about this earlier with the EPA finally stripping California of all of their waivers. They're no different than any other state now. They have no special authority. That is over with. How long do you think it is before we start seeing actual freedom with our trucks and our cars? Because I think that's going to happen. I really do. I think that Diesel Truck Liberation Act is going to get enacted in that next budget reconciliation bill. And not just that. I think we can see the Stop Carb Act and a few other things put into that budget reconciliation bill as well. But anyways, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Like I said, if you want to get in on that Ram TRX and that Challenger SRT 392 giveaway from Still Lit Lighting Solutions, now's the time to do it. Go over to tksgarage.bigcartel.com. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And as always, stay petty, my friends.